Hi, this is Becky with Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today we're going to make this ranunculus flower, and we're going to pipe it right onto the cupcake, but you can also pipe it onto a piece of wax paper and put it in the freezer and then just peel it off and stick it anywhere on a cake. So these are really versatile. We're going to start by piping a nice mound right in the middle of some green buttercream here. And then I have two petal tips that I'm going to use today. One is slightly smaller, which is a 104 Wilton tip, and the other one is a 124 Wilton tip. And so we're always going to have the narrow end up whenever we're making these. And so for the middle, as you can see, the petals are going to wrap right over the tops. And then you're going to make almost an X and go right over the top of that one. And then we're just gonna go again over the top, and that makes it look like it's petals wrapping around the center, like the ranunculus flower has. And then we're just gonna wrap around the outside a couple times here. And that's a nice tight little start to our flower right in the middle. That's why we want all these little petals to be nice and tight on the inside, unlike a rose, which the petals, you'd have the tips coming out. And I always hold my piping bags like this so that the frosting presses in as you press it at the top. And so it's twisted tight where my thumb holds it, the twist in place, and then I press with my top couple fingers here. Now we're going to wrap these petals. The narrow end again is up, and it is straight up. Unlike when you're piping a rose, you will slowly start folding the petals out and bringing that tip, the narrow end, towards you more. This one is going to continue to go in towards the center of the flower. So they're longer petals, and you're also wrapping it and pushing it in towards the flower rather than bringing it out like a rose. You'll also do quite a few more petals on a ranunculus flower than a rose because they're made up of a lot of tight petals all wrapped around tightly towards the center of the flower rather than slowly opening out like a rose. Therefore, you don't have as many petals on a rose, if you can see my rose in the background there. But I would say the ranunculus is a little easier to make because you don't have to slowly pull the petals out as you go. And it doesn't take as much control because you just wrap them all long strokes right in towards the center. So they're actually a pretty easy flower to pipe. Now, if you have a larger writing tip, we can do some little buds right here on the outside. That'll make this look really cute and also kind of cover more of the cupcake for you. I'm just gonna pipe a few green buds with a larger writing tip. And if you don't have a writing tip, you can just cut a hole in a plastic baggie and cut a larger hole for the green and then a smaller hole for the white. But here's my next size down writing tip, and I'm gonna use that to pipe the little white centers right on them. And that just adds a little something more than just leaves. Sometimes I'll do just leaves depending on how big I have piped the ranunculus. But this time I wanted to add some little buds too, and I liked how it made it look. And then we're just gonna get out our leaf tip. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pipe leaves because it's always nice to have some good foliage there to round off the flower with. There's our ranunculus flower. Makes a real cute cupcake there. You can also make them on minis too, just use less petals. But if you see my roses here and my carnations, I have also done a tutorial for carnations and for the carnations on a mini cupcake. So if you want to see how I do those, you can check those out on my channel. And the roses are also real fun to do, and I have lots of tutorials on roses. I have them on mini cupcakes, regular cupcakes, color striping them, putting them on a rose nail, putting them on cakes after you freeze them. So there are lots of rose ones on my tutorial because I just happen to like roses a lot. So I do a lot of those. Just wanted to show you this one more time, so that's why I'm doing a second one, and that way you can really be able to practice this one. Of course, I did speed it up though, so that you don't get too bored with this, so I'm not actually this fast. Don't we all wish, right? Just pipe them out there, they're done. But thanks for watching my tutorial with me today, and please subscribe to my channel and check out all my other fun flower videos because there are lots on my channel and they're all super fun to do.